The controversy surrounding Gervonta "Tank" Davis has only continued to escalate following his recent legal troubles, which stem from the New York State Athletic Commission's handling of his highly anticipated fight with Lamont Roach. The bout ended in a majority draw, a result that immediately sparked outrage among fans and boxing analysts. Roach and his team, feeling robbed of a victory, quickly moved to contest the decision, arguing that a key moment in the ninth round had not been properly ruled as a knockdown. This single moment, according to Roach and his supporters, could have completely altered the final outcome of the fight. The ninth round incident has become a focal point of the entire controversy. In that round, Davis took a knee after absorbing a hard shot from Roach, a move that many believe should have been recognized as a legal knockdown. The referee, Steve Willis, who is known for his animated expressions and passionate officiating style, opted not to rule it as such. Instead, he allowed the fight to continue without counting the knee as a knockdown. However, judges still had the discretion to count it if they deemed it necessary. Many in the boxing world argue that had the knockdown been scored, Roach would have secured a decision victory instead of settling for a draw. Roach and his team were quick to file an official appeal with the New York State Athletic Commission, demanding that the draw be overturned and that Roach be declared the rightful winner. However, the NSAC ultimately denied their request, upholding the original result. Roach was unwilling to let the matter rest. Feeling that justice had not been served, he took matters a step further by calling for an investigation into the communication between Davis, his corner, and the referee during the fight. This led to a deeper probe by boxing authorities, uncovering recordings of conversations that have yet to be publicly released but were deemed significant enough to land Davis in legal trouble. While the exact details of these recordings remain unknown, speculation has run rampant. Some observers believe that Willis may have shown favoritism toward Davis, possibly influenced by his status as one of boxing's biggest stars. Others argue that there may have been external influences at play, further complicating an already contentious situation. Willis's decision not to rule Davis's knee as a knockdown has fueled considerable debate. Critics argue that a fighter voluntarily taking a knee in the middle of a fight is traditionally considered a knockdown, warranting an automatic point deduction. The fact that Willis did not initiate a count led to immediate confusion among fans, commentators, and even fellow boxers. One prominent boxing analyst remarked, "This isn't basketball where you can just call a timeout. In boxing, if you take a knee, you accept the consequences. It should have been a knockdown, plain and simple." The absence of a clear ruling in the moment has left many questioning the integrity of the officiating in the bout. Within the boxing community, reactions have been mixed. Some believe that Willis simply made an error in judgment but that it should not overshadow Davis's overall performance. Others view the NSAC's refusal to overturn the fight's result as further evidence of systemic issues within boxing's regulatory bodies. Prominent figures within the sport have weighed in, with some calling for immediate reform to prevent similar situations from occurring in the future. As the legal battle unfolds, some of Davis's rivals have not hesitated to chime in on the controversy. Shakur Stevenson, a longtime adversary of Davis, refrained from openly mocking him but made it clear that he is ready to step into the ring. "Ain't even going to troll on dude like he would do me, but I'm still ready and willing to fight. Let's make it happen," Stevenson stated. His remarks suggest that, despite the controversy, he remains focused on a potential showdown with Davis, which has long been speculated as one of the biggest fights in the sport. The uncertainty surrounding Davis's future has also affected potential matchups in the lightweight and super featherweight divisions. With Davis facing legal issues and Roach pushing for a rematch, Stevenson has stepped forward to offer Roach an alternative bout. Taking to social media, Stevenson made his stance clear: "If Lamont can't get a rematch, I got a big fight for him and a world title shot against me. That's my bro, but we can definitely make something happen. This offer only further complicates the situation, as Roach must now decide whether to continue his pursuit of justice against Davis or shift his focus to another opportunity. Danny Garcia's father, Angel Garcia, also weighed in on the controversy, offering insight into the mental and emotional toll that professional boxing takes on its athletes. "There's a lot of pressure in this game, bro. People don't hear about what's going on behind the scenes. Your family, your responsibilities, it all adds up," he stated. His words shed light on the struggles that fighters face beyond the ring, suggesting that the scrutiny surrounding Davis may be exacerbating existing personal pressures. Former world champion and boxing promoter Oscar de la Hoya has been particularly vocal in criticizing the handling of the situation. He openly questioned why Willis did not penalize Davis for taking a knee, pointing out that the rulebook is clear on the matter. "A knee being taken is a point deduction, it's in the rulebook. The fact that they didn't take a point away, that's where the controversy is. The referee is experienced, so I was surprised he let it slide," De La Hoya stated. He also took the opportunity to praise Roach for his performance, arguing that he had Davis in trouble throughout the fight. Lamont Roach was on his game. "He fought extremely well against Davis, and it was a great fight," he added. Eddie Hearn, another influential figure in boxing, has also voiced his concerns, suggesting that the NSAC made an error in not overturning the fight's result. "If you take a knee in the fight while punches are being thrown, it has to be a knockdown. There's no way around it," Hearn stated. While he does not believe the commission will change its decision, he fully expects a rematch to take place. "I think it's pretty much done. Everything I'm hearing is that the rematch is going to happen anyway," he remarked. This sentiment is shared by many within the boxing world, who believe that the only way to settle the dispute is through another fight between Davis and Roach. The ongoing debate over the ninth-round incident has led many analysts to reflect on its potential impact on the fight's outcome. One commentator expressed surprise at how the situation was handled, noting, "I thought it was a 10-8 round. The ref started counting, but then Davis went to his corner. That's when I got confused." The confusion surrounding the moment has only added to the controversy, leaving fans and experts alike questioning whether justice was truly served. As the NSAC continues to review the case, the boxing world is watching closely to see whether Davis will be allowed to continue his career without major legal consequences. Some believe that he will navigate this situation relatively unscathed, while others argue that it could be the beginning of more significant trouble for the former champion. Given Davis's history of legal and personal issues, many are wondering if these distractions will eventually take a toll on his career. For Davis, this is not the first time he has found himself embroiled in controversy. His career has been marked by a series of legal battles and personal challenges that have occasionally overshadowed his in-ring accomplishments. Despite his undeniable talent, some believe that his repeated entanglements outside of boxing could ultimately derail what has otherwise been a dominant career. Regardless of what happens next, one thing remains certain: Davis's fight against Roach has sparked one of the biggest controversies in recent boxing history. Whether he can move past this situation and secure high-profile fights against Stevenson or Roach remains to be seen. For now, fans and analysts can only speculate about what the future holds for one of boxing's most polarizing figures. As the case develops, Davis must focus not only on his legal battles but also on his career trajectory. With rising competition and increasing scrutiny, every move he makes inside and outside the ring will be closely watched. The outcome of his court case and the NSAC's final decision on the fight could very well determine the future of one of the sport's most talented yet controversial champions. Many in the boxing world are calling for reforms in officiating and regulatory oversight to prevent similar controversies from occurring in the future. The debate over whether Davis received preferential treatment from Willis remains a major talking point. Some believe that high-profile fighters often benefit from lenient officiating, while others argue that the scrutiny Davis is facing is unwarranted. No matter where one stands on the issue, it is clear that this situation has cast a long shadow over the sport. Davis, known for his resilience in the ring, will need to show the same level of determination outside of it. His ability to overcome adversity will be tested like never before. Whether he emerges from this controversy with his reputation intact remains an open question, but one thing is certain: the world of boxing will be watching closely.